Has President Tinubu done well economically?
I see one video of Rufai Oseni of Arise News. They ask Alex Otti, Dr. Alex Otti of Abia State. They ask him some questions, as in how he take do for Abia State, how he take transform, things where they do. They answer well, fluently, they go straight to the point. So they call answer.
Has President Tinubu done well economically?
Alex Otti don't know as he won't take answer. See this life. Wisdom. You know, say Rufai, now one journalist where they ask question where you next person they go ask you. They go ask you one question, then now you go come they ask yourself, I thought he was with us. Rufai, are you with me or against me? Rufai no send you. Go Piamasi. Yes, has President Tinubu done well in this administration economically? Unless what he talks say, well, you know, say once answer not enter to well, you gonna say that person know what you need to do. Unless what you say, well, I'm not going to now say because you know, you see this well and you know. Fear that word. Rufai, go ahead again. Come ask him. The state of emergency that was proclaimed in River State, is it a good thing? Did you call President Tinubu to tell him that he did not do it well? He said, Rufai, you know what He avoid that question like plague. You don't agree answer. Unless you go say, not me, you go put for trouble. They ask me questions like you don't know what's going on. Rufai, you talk in your mind. What do you want me to tell you? If they could remove duly elected governor in River State unconstitutionally, are you now telling me to say something that would jeopardize the work what they do for Abia State? Rufai, I'm not going to answer. You know, agree answer. Use another thing to cover up well. I say, man, I don't blame Alex Otti. I beg, they do the work where they do for Abia State. Nothing concern you now in playing any Nigerian politics today talk because these people know one good thing. If they could remove, because it is assumed that Nigeria is being ruled in an unconstitutional basis. So it means say, if they feel remove person with the River State, that means saying anybody where they want, then go come out them. Who go come suffer them? Abia people. This life now wisdom. Use your number 6. So Alex Otti applied his number 6. They say, man, this work what they do for Abia State, if they vex some people, if they vex some people feel see them now as a man, make a vex. So he using wisdom, and they say, well, it's 2 years and some months, so I'm not going to. I approve that message. Alex Otti, Dr. Alex Otti. You see that answer? I approve it. Just concentrate on that Abia State where you do work. Concentrate to do that work where you do. They do them well. They do them, they go. Anybody will want answer that kind of question, leave it for opposition. Leave that, those answers. Leave them for now. Now we leave them for opposition. Now we waiting the rule. It is left for us to talk say you never do well because you never do well. We they suffer. Concentrate. They do your work where they do for other states. If they reach any state where they get, ask the governor. Well, if anybody will answer me, but you for Abia State, they do your work. We approve that message. That message will be that well. Continue in that well. You know. Before you talk well, you know, 1 hour, they go leave you alone. You concentrate on the work we do because we love it. We love it. Mamma mia.
This has President Tinubu done well economically?
Okay, so this is one question I may not be able to answer. Why?
Why?
Because I have access to him, so I can always discuss with him. to account. It would be unfair for me to come in front of the cameras and be assessing him. And today is just 23 months into the administration. It's still early days.
Did you call President Tinubu and told him it was unfair when he declared a state of emergency in Rivers?
No, I don't. You are also going to an area that I said I will not discuss. And that area is, I wouldn't discuss.
But it's not
fair. I wouldn't discuss.
Okay.
Listen, so that you hear me. I wouldn't discuss people. I wouldn't discuss other states. I wouldn't discuss the federal government.
Do you also share that private opinion when you see an uptick in inflation despite, I was just at the IMF spring meetings and the numbers were not good. An uptick in inflation despite rebasing.
Despite what?
The fact that we rebased the inflation calculation parameters.
Yes.
And there's an uptick again, 24%. The numbers are gloomy. They're saying over a couple of years, inflation might go up 37%. And you guys sit in the economic meeting with the president. Do you ever get to tell him and say, Mr. President, we're sinking, we're going under?
Did you start sinking today? You did start sinking today.
So
you have been sinking.
So is it not worth
and
telling
living
him?
in denial.
So is it not worth telling him?
No. I mean, when we go for meetings.
Oh, living in denial. So you support the subsidy removal, right?
Of course.
You support the flotation of the naira?
Subsidy removal was long overdue. And what was happening? What was happening is that big men like you and I, we are the ones.
Your Excellency, I'm not a big man.
You're a big man. You live in VI. For you to live in VI, you're a big man.
So,
in fact, I'm even afraid of you. When I heard that you live in VI, I said, in Lagos, I used to stay in Lekki. I couldn't afford VI.
At least you own. I don't own a home.
Well, we have to find out whether you own. Even be a tenant, to have mind to be a tenant in VI, that means that you are such a big man.
I will tell us,
no, but the point is this.
Yes.
There are a lot of things that we should have done. My interventions in this day. I'd written extensively about this subsidy. So it was a scam. We just needed to do something
also
about it.
Floating the naira?
Sorry?
Also floating the naira too?
Floating the naira, I had also written about it. But you see, I think what happened was that the two things happened about the same time.
Which was not a good one.
But then, over time, I believe that this economy, if we keep at it, the economy would rebound. Oh, now, are you surprised that inflation at 24%? What's interest rate?
Well, it's super high. Going up to 30%.
Yeah, so it goes with interest rate. So if it keeps chasing you, no matter how much you rebase. So that's what it is.
But the hardship on people, the fact that the naira is not worth anything.
Very unfortunate.
And you feel that in your state. Do you tell that to the
No,
president?
it's very unfortunate.
But see,
some of the sacrifices must be made. If you don't make them today, you make them tomorrow. Or the economy will go up in flames.
But Mr. Governor, saying it's very unfortunate does not put food on the table of a hungry person. And people will die of hunger. And people are dying.
And saying it is fortunate will also not put food on the table. So you need to do something about it. We're just talking. We need to do something about it.
So what are you doing?
So one of the things that we are doing is to ensure that we create an environment where productivity will happen. Part of the problem with the exchange rate is because we are not producing much. It's because we are not exporting anything other than oil. It's because we are importing everything from the profane to the profound. We import toothpicks. We import bottled water. Should we be doing that? So that puts a lot of pressure on the foreign exchange market. And